and welcome back. For today's tutorial, I'm going to create an eye look embracing all of us that have small eyelids and just make do with what you were given. So I hope you guys will like this tutorial. I use this Fergie's Milano Collection palette. I believe that's the name of it. I'm also going to use this Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. So let's go ahead and get started. For the transition, I'm going to take my favorite eyeshadow shade, and I did prime my eyes with Inglot's Eyebase. So I'm just going to very softly build this peanut butter shade up. For this eye look, I'm simply going to embrace my small little eyelids. So if you do have small eyelids, I would just say embrace it. You can see how it kind of looks like a soft cut crease look, but it's not. We're just going to go heavy with some shades at the crease. So just back and forth. Using that same eyeshadow shade, I'm going to apply this right at the lower lash line. Fergie Milano Collection palette, and I am going to use the matte dark brown eyeshadow shade. And I'm taking Sedone Lace's EB09 blending brush. As you can see, this brush has a very fine point to it, and what I'm going to do is you want to make sure you're looking straight forward, locate your crease, and you want to start depositing it right at your crease and going just a little bit above towards the inner corner, little side-by-side strokes. I'm going to go as high up as the width of this brush when I am applying this at my crease, and then I take it into the crease at a slant, just like that. So I'm constantly rotating my brush. For my eyelids is a little bit crazy. I couldn't decide between these two shades, so I first applied this shade and then I didn't really like the way it turned out, so then I overlapped it with this gold shade, and then it just still wasn't too yellow enough for me. So what I'm going to do is just walk you step by step what I did to achieve that golden eyeshadow shade that I have on, because I also applied a third shade which is from Inglot. So I'm going to start off with this shade and then add a little bit of this gold. Taking the shader brush from Diva Beauty, I'm going to start packing on this first eyeshadow shade. I'll go over your crease, inner corner to the outer edge. So you see, this is exactly what I did when I first applied it. I really wanted it to stand out more than the color payoff it is right now. It's still a beautiful eyeshadow, but it just wasn't quite the look I was going for. I'm now going to overlap it with that gold. And again, just packing it on, building it up. And at this point, this is when I figured I want it a little bit more yellow. This is the gorgeous Canary Gold eyeshadow shade that I decided to use. And this is Inglot's AMC Shine number 45. I am going to just utilize the same brush and spritz it with a little bit of water. This eyeshadow shade is the perfect yellow I was going for. So just packing this on. If you don't have the Inglot eyeshadow shades, you can use a similar shade that you have in your collection, or if you liked the shade that I originally chose, then you can just leave it as is. So just like that for now. Going back in with Fergie's palette, I'm going to use this last shade for our brow bone. Taking a clean Sedone Lace EB09 brush. This one is, if you guys are wondering why they are so pointy, it's because of my brush guards. I have some that are really small, and I like them because they pretty much squish the heck out of these blending brushes and just mold them into perfect brushes to apply your brow bone highlighting shade. So very softly back and forth, and this shade does have a soft sheen to it. Taking a clean blending brush in that same transition shade, I'm going to just do our final blend in soft circular motions. pencil brush from Sedona Lace, I'm going to go back in with Fergie's palette and use this matte dark brown eyeshadow shade. You want to place it right above your crease, focusing highest pigmentation at the outer edge, little side-by-side strokes. And if you are very careful, we don't need to do a final blend. You could actually start doing little circular motions without having to go too high up. So by doing this step, it will definitely create the illusion of a cut crease look, but it's not so cut crease, if you know what I mean. So just gently back and forth. That same matte dark brown eyeshadow and getting close to the lash line from outer corner all the way to the inner corner. This angled eyeliner brush is from Coastal Scents. It is made out of natural hair, so it is super soft. For the inner corner, I'm taking Delium Tools 780 pencil brush, and I'm going to use Inglot's number 453. This is another one of my favorite shades for the inner corner. It has a beautiful pearl white finish to it. And I'm just going to very delicately place it at the inner corner and at the inner corner of the lower lash line. Just a small amount. I am also going to line my lower waterline with a white pencil, and then I'm going to show you guys my liner application. Melted Metal Liquefied Lipstick, and the one that I'm wearing is the shade Debutante. This shade is so pretty. It does have a subtle metallic finish, as you guys seen in my close-up, but it's not too overpowering. It does have a beautiful glossy sheen to it. Metal finish on this lipstick reminds me so much of one of my favorite lipsticks from L'Oreal, shade 805, area code where I used to live, in Oxnard. But it has a very similar finish, like a frost finish, and I absolutely love lipsticks like that. And this one is just perfect for the summertime. I wanted to point out that these lipsticks have a great lasting power. They just I don't feel antsy to get this lipstick off like I normally would when I'm wearing lipstick. I just know, my lips just know when I'm wearing lipstick, and I'm just itching to get the lipstick off. It's just, it feels so comfortable and lightweight. If anybody's out there that can relate on wearing colored lipsticks, then you may know what I'm talking about. But this is lightweight, and it feels like you're just wearing a chapstick. That's the only way I can describe it. So these ones are a must, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys may have seen that Too Faced Cosmetics was very generous, and they sent me quite a bit of these lipsticks, so I'm going to do a separate video and swatch them for you guys. And so that was pretty much it for today's tutorial, and these eyelashes that I have on are one of my favorites. They are KoKo lashes, and the style is called Goddess. I am also going to be posting a picture on my Instagram account, which will probably go live tomorrow. And Style Hall actually contacted me, letting me know that I was selected to participate in a promotion where what would I wear if I was to take a trip to New York, from what I understand. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if they're going to repost my picture. I actually don't read the fine print, so I'm having my boyfriend just kind of read over all of that information. But it says I was selected for this promo, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Big hugs and kisses, and I will see you guys very soon.